All right, I am liking Novo Nordisk. Looking at the 6-month chart, this thing has gone from 80 down to 59, up to 80 again, down to 45. I think was the 52-week low. We got in at 48.21, so I feel like we're at the bottom there, pretty close to the bottom. We're up, that was last month, so we're up 18% already. We're starting to trend higher. But why the drop? Well, it appears that sales for 2026, 2027 are going to be not as high as expected. And we can look at the income statement. Back in December of 2024, revenue 85 billion. March of 2025, we dropped to 78 billion. June of 2025, we dropped to 76. So we're heading in the wrong direction. All right, but there has to be a bottom somewhere, and I think we may have found it. Now, let's look at the year-over-year change for the quarterly, up 12%. We look at the annual, up 25%. So I like where we're headed here, but looking at the past 2 quarters, it is not looking pretty, coming down, and hence the stock dropped. But I like our cost basis here at 48. On Monday, we did receive good news from the European Medicines Agency. They've approved an update to Rybelsus, and updating the label to reflect the cardiovascular benefits. So SOUL was a phase 3b trial carried out to evaluate the effect of Rybelsus on cardiovascular outcomes in people with type 2 diabetes. Let's see. Rybelsus is now the first and only oral glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonist, mimicking a natural hormone in the body that helps regulate blood sugar, appetite, digestion, and available in the European Union for type 2 diabetes with a proven cardiovascular benefit. Now, the approval, it says here, is based on results from the SOUL clinical trial where oral semaglutide reduced cardiovascular death, heart attack, and stroke by 14% versus placebo. So new results from the SOUL trial will be shared later this week, so we'll see that later. What else is going on? Additional SOUL results will be presented at the same meeting, which highlight the cardiovascular benefits of oral semaglutide, where consistent regardless of body mass index, BMI, and body weight of participants. In the U.S., a decision expected later this year, so later in 2025, for a label extension for the cardiovascular indication for Rybelsus. So also, Novo Nordisk has submitted an application in the U.S. for a once-daily 25 milligram oral formulation of semaglutide pill for adult patients with obesity or overweight and cardiovascular disease. A decision is expected at the turn of this year, and if approved, Wegovy would become the first oral GLP-1 RA indicated for chronic weight management. Rybelsus is the first and only oral GLP-1 RA approved for the treatment of type 2 diabetes following its launch in 2019. Well, exciting stuff ahead, and I'm pretty excited with where we are at 48 and change. We'll see if we can ride this up. Let's look at the 1-year chart. I mean, it has plummeted. So I feel like we're at the bottom. I know sales are coming in for 26 and 27, but let's see if Novo Nordisk can turn a tide here. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.